Hello, I'm Joachim Duplessis. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. As criminal activity in St. Lucia continues to evolve in complexity and lethality, the safety of frontline law enforcement personnel has become a paramount concern for national security. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre recently announced a significant enhancement to police welfare. The provision of ballistic vests for all frontline officers whose duties necessitate such personal protective equipment. The measure aims to bolster officer safety and enhance their capacity to effectively respond to critical incidents. However, questions persist regarding the multifaceted nature of the crime fight and whether equipment alone can be a sufficient deterrent. Will providing ballistic vests to frontline police officers significantly enhance their protection and impact the crime fight? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Bon, puis actuellement ça là on passe à prendre chance encore puis c'est une nèg la fait n'importe bagaille. Yo ka dou bout moun chimé, roll up moun prend l'argent yo, pour les mettre gon dans l'eau. Bon, moi d'accord ça.
Well, I think it's a good thing because in that time we're living in there right now, anything is possible and the police now have to protect themselves and the criminals now, you never know what they're capable of, and that kind of time we're living in there is very dangerous. So they have to protect the citizens and themselves. So I think that's a very good thing they have there.
Yes, it's good in a way, but it's not that alone. The police needed a raise. It's not that alone because if the police, even though they have bulletproof and thing and they don't get the salary they're looking for, the job will never be done. So they need a raise, and the bulletproof is not for the police alone. The business need bulletproof too, because they getting plucked from bullets too. Effort la yo fè pour bay yo li a, bon an don manye because tout moun sav police besoin bon equipment pour yo ay fè travail là. Ça c'est un bon effort.
It's a good move taken by the government, and the Prime Minister, I think, is one who's very concerned about law enforcers, and at the same time they too is not just protecting themselves, they too have to protect the citizens. Too often you go and make reports and then nothing is being done. So look at, for instance, some people go, they make how many reports, and not until a death, somebody is killed, that they come out and they do, but sometimes it's too late. But I agree with the Prime Minister's initiative of providing them with the bulletproof vest so that they too can be encouraged to go out there and do their work and feel safe.
Oh, that is a very good initiative by the government because when you go to work, you have to be well equipped to do your job. So I think that will help them to carry on their tasks much better and more efficiently, because at the end of the day, you need to protect the police because we know the criminals are high-tech and sophisticated. So I think that is very good from the government. And I believe moving forward, even some of the security firms need to equip their staff properly so that they can be more effective at their work.
Well, I think it's a wonderful idea, As a matter of fact, being an ex-police officer myself, that this is one of the initiatives that I really felt that the government should have undertaken, years and years ago. With the present environment, the present climate, as it pertains to crime, you find that people can upgrade and modify firearms, turn semi-automatic weapons into fully automatic weapons very easy. So any form of protection, additional protection, any form of proper gearing up of officers to equip them, so that they can provide a better service to the public and ensure their safety is always welcomed. I think it's a very good idea, and I applaud the government of St. Lucia for that. Even, as a employer, of security guards, I believe even the security companies as well should follow suit, because a lot of the times you see armed security guards at the banks, even at different business establishments, and some of them are not even equipped. So if somebody comes in and shoots you, at the end of the day, you need to have this kind of protection.
I think the police need special equipment to protect them, because now life is a bit different than before. Before it wasn't like now. Now everywhere is crime, and everywhere is guns and everything. So the police need the equipment to do the work.
Yes, I wish them all the best. I hope they do their job because they get in the equipment and continue your job the way you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, that's a good move. That's a fantastic move. The police have to be safe for us to be safe on this island. So many things happening, so we don't take a chance. So we start from the police and then citizens will be safe.
Now to our new discussion. St. Lucia has experienced a chronically high number of automobile accidents, placing immense strain on emergency services, with the fire service alone responding to thousands of vehicular emergencies annually. This disturbing trend has reignited public debate regarding comprehensive strategies to enhance road safety. While some advocate for stricter enforcement and more severe penalties for reckless driving, others propose preventative measures to instill a culture of caution among motorists. Among the suggested interventions is the controversial proposal of mandating periodic defensive driving courses. Proponents argue this could fundamentally shift driver behavior, imparting crucial skills to anticipate hazards and react safely. However, critics raise concerns about the logistical burdens, potential costs to drivers, and whether such courses truly address the root causes of reckless driving, such as driver mindset or inadequate road infrastructure. So we ask, should mandatory periodic defensive driving courses be a prerequisite for driver's license renewal in St. Lucia? Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.